What is going on, guys? DiscoWarlock here, bringing you another Albion Online Let's Play. In this video I am looking at gear and nothing but gear. This was tipped off me from a guy named Red Zebra who commented on one of my other videos, just pointing me to some links that basically gave a quick summarization about gear types, what your Q, W, and E abilities typically are, along with the armor, R, D, and F abilities as well. So what I've done for you guys is I've bought all the plate armor I could in all three tiers. I guess you could say they're tier 4, but these can kind of, like, the Adept's Graveguard kind of thing can be like a 4.2 kind of tier when you do look at it on the Fame board. It's an artifact helm, so I want to say it's something that's like slightly better than your average item, as they are rather expensive. And I just stumbled upon the demon armor, which is for sale at the auction house, and it is expensive. We're looking at like 400k a piece. Since this is the final beta and our progress will be wiped, I will probably be buying that armor just to see what it looks like. I haven't seen anybody else with it. Without further ado, let me get into this. So let's just start off by showing you guys the differences. So here, what am I doing? We should start with the cloth, first of all. And we'll equip that and equip that. So here you are. When it comes to mages, you have a choice between staves. Of course, if you're just starting out on a mage, you have to go with the fire staff and the abilities that you get. So your Q, you got Firebolt. Firebolt dealing 165 magical damage to an enemy and igniting them. Sorry, let me just pop this extra side thing out. Just so you can also see how everything else changes here. Crafting focus regen, 1,000 per day, same for everybody. Assuming, sorry, this is kind of a quick sidetrack that I noticed about the focus. I think if you wear the crafter gear, your focus will regenerate more per day. Anywho, so if we look here, you can either have the Firebolt or Firebomb. Now this one is a cooldown of 0 seconds, and this is a cooldown of 0 seconds. The cast time is 1.44, and that's 0.96. Energy cost is 6. They both have the same range, and energy cost is 8. This does a little bit more damage. Takes a little bit longer to cast, but you're getting 165 magical damage with 24 per second. And this is just 106 to all enemies in a 4 meter radius around the target, but we'll go with that. We're going to test out all the abilities for you guys. This one is locked. I'm assuming you unlock the E ability as you level up. And of course, we can only really go with burn. So we're going to go ahead and close that, pull up the book. Book doesn't really do much other than, I believe, increase cast time modifier. Yeah, minus 4%. So we'll go to the boots. If you noticed in my crafting video, I was also wearing the Scholar stuff. Kind of your basic, no real choices here. Go with Mend Wounds or the Frost, but we'll have that out there. And of course the Force Field down to that. And this also tells you what it does to your stats, which overall affects this. So if I wear all cloth tier 2 items, my average item power is 335. We're going to go ahead and close this inventory here. Now in the forums that Red Zebra had linked, the person had basically gone over and said your Q is your spam ability. So this is going to be your go-to. Where's a rabbit? So here we go. Boom. This is your kind of what you're going to be spamming. Is there another rabbit? I should probably go to someplace I can actually kill things to show the differences. Let me just mount up quickly. I know there's a ton of rabbits in the back corner. There's another rabbit. So the fire staff on its own does shoot a little flame, so you do get a basic range attack. But your Q ability, judging from this guy's form, is your Q ability is your spam ability. Your W ability is basically your utility ability with a 7 to 10 second cooldown, as shown here on this. Basically the screenshot that I took at the guy's webpage. And then your E is your ultimate ability, which is a special ability, typically 15 to 30 second cooldown. As it says here, each weapon type has a similar flavor or effect, but every weapon has their own ultimate / special ability. Typically 2 of the weapons in particular type will have similar effects. Hence why, I'm trying out all the swords, all the heavy armor, just things like that. I want to see what each unique ultimate ability is, so that you guys can plan your gear build in the next coming month or so when Albion Online comes out. Now, one thing I just want to touch on is the armor. So I'm a little lost in trying to explain it. Yeah, I apologize. That's my bad. In the next image that I'll be showing just a little later on, it basically talks about the tiers, and the good news is you can tell what kind of tier somebody's wearing, tiers 1 to 8, but you don't know what class level it is. So that's the, how do you say it, like how well crafted it is. But if we go ahead here and we open up the fame board, like so, the fame board here. So you see mastery level, this is when you're going to get into 4.1s, 4.2s, things like that. Maybe I am explaining that incorrectly because I kind of felt like it went off of the quality of something, but I could be wrong. So there's the cloth armor for you guys. Just kind of showed you the change there. So now we're going to go up to the leather, just to see kind of the differences here. So boom, we put on the bow. Here we are, our Q. We got multi-shot, or we got deadly shot, cast time 1.5 seconds, or instant, hit enemies in a cone in front of you, cooldown 3 seconds, cooldown 0 seconds, energy cost 6. So we'll go with that one just for now. I was going to show off the other staff one, but because there's not really many creatures to kill, this is more something that, we'll leave to you guys exploring when you do play the game, and I feel that when you kind of discover these new things, it's new and exciting, right? So we can close off that. Notice the average item power is 333. That could be because I don't have the book in the other hand. On tier 2, both movement things seem to be the same. This also has an Inferno shield, just like the other one had a Frost shield. And there we are with the Howl. So if we close that, we push D. Oh, hang on. So Howl. There's the Magma shield. There's multi-shot. And W. The next 5 auto attacks deal. Thanks. So here we are. This is what it's like to use the bow. I must say, rangers in this game, they seem kind of fun, pretty cool as well, because you'll be able to, slow people down as you unlock things. And now let's get into the different types of plate gear. Now this, according to the forums that Red Zebra had linked, this should be light plate armor, this should be medium plate armor, and this is definitely the heavy plate armor. But we will take a look in the stats here. I've also tossed in all the different weapons that you can have. So this is the Adept's Claret Blade. As you see, its quality is good, while this quality is normal. This is what I thought by the tiers, like 4.1, 4.2, 4.3, 4.4 kind of thing. I'm gonna have to do a little bit more research in in regarding the armor thing, because judging from the screenshot that I'm showing you guys right now, so you get your abilities, you get the armor pass, the armor types, armor styles, things like that, but it's just the identifying the armor. And judging from what he says, you just check the size of the shoulders, see what chest piece they have. You need to know if they're going to be dealing lots of damage or taking lots of damage, whether or not they can chase you down. It's the helmet, scarf, things like that. The only thing that I still kind of struggle with is that the bonus info on the tiers, you can't tell which class. He says the class, but... So yes, this goes back to, well, that's a quality normal. This is a quality good, and it is also enchanted. So this is probably a 4.1, I would guess, or 4.2. Yeah, 4.1, 4.2, 4.3, 4.4. Again, I'm still kind of trying to wrap my head around the class. I'll probably do some more reading on that as well. But let's jump into it. So if we were to equip this, what they would call, I guess, light plate armor. We see here, average item power, 667, gone up there, but we look at the armor, 67, 62 magic resistance, max hit points regen, things like that. Movement speed, max load, CC duration 50%, 50%. Alright, so Heroic Strike. You guys have probably seen this. It is right here on this weapon. Heroic Strike and Heroic Cleave. Swords, again, all keeping the same thing. So we're going to go with that one. Here we've got the Interrupt. That's just like on this weapon. We've got the Interrupt there. And there's the ultimate Spinning Blades. We have Spinning Blades on this sword. So swords, doesn't matter the type, they're all going to have the same ability. I originally thought that different swords had different abilities, but it's different groups of weapons have the different abilities. So here we go. This is what we look like. Let's close that inventory. I really like the dual swords. They did nerf them in a previous beta, and as they were actually like really strong. But here we go. If we pop that Spinning Blades, boom, W. There's nothing to hit. Yeah, there's no rabbits hanging around here. I've killed them all probably. We unlock as you level up your boots here. We've unlocked more, as you see. So we've got Run, Wanderlust. Every second your movement speed increases by 10%. That's good to gain. If someone's running from you in PvP, boom. You can catch up to them pretty quickly. However, this effect only lasts 14 seconds. Is someone going to be able to get away 10 seconds at 60%? Jeez, this calls for some Excel graphs. And here, kind of choose a couple other things. We close out that. Does the chest change? We've got Taunt, because you're a plate wearer, you're going to be wanting to take most of the damage. Fury, if you're going, DPS route. And of course, Authority, CC duration, or increased damage reduction. And this can also show you what the armor is affecting in these details. So we close that, and then we'll go to the helm here. Damage reduced, CC duration. Just because, dual blades. Alright, I'm just going to quickly run to a zone where I can just kill some noob things, and that way I can really show this a lot better. I'm sorry if I'm wasting your time with this here. So we'll just quickly mount up, leave the island. Alright. Fort Sterling free? No. We'll go to Fort Sterling, try to buy that demon gear, maybe show that off in another video. Whoa, has this guy got it? Hamlet. Why won't it let me inspect him? It looks like he's got the demon gear. Alright, can't get sidetracked. Gotta show you guys the gear. Alright, so here we are. Let's run towards these bandit camps. Alright, so this is the light soldier armor. Got Q. Got our R to increase our damage output, as you see that red flashing. Hit him with the E. Alright, he's down. So that's what it's like wearing the soldier armor. This is what I'm assuming is the lighter of it. And if that's the case, then the knight's armor should overall increase everything else. So if we go up to the armor, that's what's going to change our max hit points regen. So let's close that. Even the helmet changes. There we go. Now we're gaining more armor, more magic, but we lost energy, regen. And sorry, what else? So it seems that so we're losing damage per second. And also a little bit there in the CC, but we can always change that just by doing that. So now we're back up. See the green change there. And now to the boots. So we've gained max hit points, max energy is back. And let's throw on the claymore. Let's see if that's different. Oh, nope. Other than the ultimate ability, so we have charge. That's kind of cool. Now let's just throw those in there. That's pretty cool. The claymore's a pretty beastly sword. So this is what it's like wearing the knight's armor, using a claymore. Let's kill this guy. Let's use that ultimate. Okay, well he's dead. Just a scavenger, so... There's silver. Kinda liking the claymore. Let's see if we can dispatch these two guys here. So we got that cleave in. Gotta dodge that ability. So he's dead. Overall, you can see just minor differences between the gear. Assuming though, if you plan on being a DPS, you're going to want to wear the soldiers or the lighter gear, basically, because that's going to increase your damage output. So now let's go back and we'll put on the Guardians. So there's the change happening right there. White, I guess, means nothing happens. So we got greens all around on the board. Also changes Enfeeble and Aura. Creates a 7 around the last 5 seconds. All will do 60% less damage. Like, let's throw that one on there. And let's get the Guardian's boots. Giant. Grow to giant for 8 seconds. Your max and current are currently doubled. Yes. Let's become a giant. So this, as you can tell, is made for tanking. We got the emergency heal, we got the stone skin, and energy regain. Let's go with the stone skin, just try something new, right? And with that, we're going to put on the regular broadsword. And again, the items are all the same. And the shield doesn't come with any abilities, and we know it's 669. I wasn't really looking at the average item power on the other things, but I'm assuming it's going to be in the 600 areas. Here we go. Guardian makes you look like a boss, you know, like you feel like you feel tanky. Your sword looks cool. It's got that little green gem. Looks like these guys here, the Red Army. Obviously Russians. Looks like they're going to do some heavy farming. All right. So let's kill this poacher. Oh yeah, let's so let's enfeeble. Oh yeah, giant. Look at this boss mode. This is pretty cool. That's stone skin while doing it. Oh, I'm shrunk. Alright, so I'm taking like no damage from this guy. 10. Okay, so now it's gone back up. Alright, so this is it for the tanking spec. Definitely one that I will probably be going towards. Let's see if we can loot their silver yet. Oh, it's protected. Loot is protected in this game. Something I should just quickly mention. As you saw right there, I went to pick up their loot. It is protected. If you get the kill, no one can just run in and steal it. Alright, now let's put on the artifact. The adepts. Sorry, yeah, the artifact gear. I'm anticipating some really big changes in my stats, mainly because this gear is much, much better. Look at that. Boom. And looks like we have defensive, rejuvenating, or just run. Put that on. I like how you can just, change things on the fly. Soul chain attached. Pull to your position. Let's try that. Make sure you regain sacrifice. Restores 20% of total health of an ally and reduces your own health by 15% of total health. Can also be cast on yourself. What? I'll cast on myself for shits and gigs, just to show you guys. Here we go, the badass sword. And notice my average item, I believe the boots I had on originally, I left them in one of the other towns. But my average item power was pushing like 900. And that is because the type, again, it comes in the tier class, which I'm pretty sure I was getting correct. So this is quality good, so it's above normal. So I believe that makes it like a 0.2. But here we go. Let's use this soul chain on this guy. So it's like I can run. Yeah, it pulls him. So heal to not really do much. Okay, so that's what that did. Now I killed that guy fairly easily, and you guys have probably seen my videos with this gear on. This is definitely, you know, some of the gear you might want to push towards getting just because it is. It's rather cool, and notice all the animations for the Mighty Swing. Oh, I guess it's called Mighty Swing on this blade, but when you look at it over here, it's called Spinning Blades, and on the Claymore we have the Charge, and on the Broadsword, Mighty Blow. So they all are titled something different, however, they basically do roughly the same thing, minus their damage output, of course, is all going to be different. 3 charges, 649. 3 charges, 705. 3 charges, 556. And 3 charges, the length the enemy... I see, the length of the root. So basically, if you got 3 charges on, they're going to be rooted for 5 seconds. But it deals 435 damage. Dude, you could like almost insta-kill somebody just by charging them with the Claymore. At least lower level people. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys found this video helpful. I did explain, you know, the different types of gear. I went into more detail about the plate because that's what I've unlocked right now. I want to get that demon gear, and I want to do a quick little, you know, like couple-minute video just kind of showcasing it for you guys. And that will be my next target. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you found this helpful. Let me know what you thought down in the comments. Red Zebra, thanks for sharing that info with me. I hope I kind of you know, got it out to the other people, and if not, check out the links down in the description below. I've also included them there, or just look on the very first Albion Let's Play video that I have in there in the comments there as well. Thanks for watching, guys, and if you like what you saw, hit that subscribe button to join the party, and other than that, see you in the next video.